Hey everyone, and welcome to A Cup of Chic. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 handbags. Now these can range from clutch to big tote. Leave a comment down below letting me know if you'd want me to do top 5 Louis Vuitton bags, because this is kind of varying in brand. Also leave a comment down below letting me know if you'd like me to do any more comparison videos. A few weeks back I did a comparison between 3 crossbody bags and you guys seem to really like it. So if there's any other bags that you're kind of in between about, let me know down below and I'll do a review on those for you. Before we start, I just wanted to mention, if you want to see any of these bags kind of on more of a daily basis, kind of what I use them for, then make sure to go follow me on Instagram. I'll have a link to it down below. Okay, so let's get right on into the video. Now, how I chose these top 5 bags was on how often I use my bags. I have quite a few bags. If you guys have not already seen my luxury handbag collection, I'll leave it up in the cards and down below, but I kind of wanted to, so it was very hard to pick just a top 5, so I kind of went with ones that I use the most, and I'll explain why I use them the most versus other bags. So the first one I'm going to start with is my Louis Vuitton Eva clutch. This is in the Damier Ebene print, and I'll have links to all of these bags down below. Also, I'll have links to other bag reviews if you want to see a little bit more in depth. This is probably my most used bag out of my whole collection, which might seem a little crazy since it's so small and it's not the most crazy and fancy bag, but it's just so practical. It is so lightweight, it's easy to throw across your shoulder, but then if you want, you can just use it as a clutch or, you know, throw the chain over your shoulder. It just has the most use. It's just the most versatile. This brown goes with literally everything. It goes with whether you're wearing, you know, Lululemon leggings, sneakers, you know, a hoodie. You can just throw this on and you look super cute, or you could be, you know, all dressed up with heels and a skirt and a top, and it also still looks super cute. So I love that with this pattern from Louis Vuitton, it literally goes with black or with any other color. It kind of is just a neutral and it looks beautiful with everything. Now inside isn't anything fancy either. It's just nice and open, but the canvas on the other side is super durable. So I've used this bag for years now. I've taken it traveling. One of my favorite things to do is bring this and one of the other bags, which I'll show you in a minute. And those are the only 2 bags I've really traveled with in the last couple of years because they're just so easy and you can use them with anything, where this you can use it on a daily basis while you're out traveling. You know, I've gone to Universal Studios and I've used this, Disneyland, you know, amusement parks, you can use it daily today, or, you know, you could also use it, you know, going out to dinner. So it is just a great everyday, any kind of use. If I never know what bag to wear for a certain occasion or, you know, with a certain outfit, I just go for this because it always looks awesome. Now it also has a crossbody strap. I don't have it with me right here, but it's just a thin brown crossbody strap that you can wear just looped right here so the chain kind of hangs down. And if you're not a fan of this pattern, it does come in the white Damier Azur print, and it also comes in the monogram. So moving on to my next most used bag, that would have to be my Prada Tote. Now if you've seen any of my videos, I use this a ton. It is my only black bag that I have, which may seem crazy, but I tend to just gravitate more towards the Louis Vuitton pattern, and that just looks better in the brown. So this is my only black bag, but let me tell you, since it is my only black bag, it gets a ton of use whenever I'm in need of a black bag. It's a great size. I'm not exactly sure the exact name of it, so I'll link it down below. I just call it my black tote because it's literally my only black tote. I love the handles. It's just such a sleek bag. I got it quite a few years ago and it looks brand new. It is so awesome. It fits so much stuff. If you know, want a bag that you can take to the office, this is great. On the sides, you can unsnap it so it becomes quite a bit bigger inside. It also has these 2 zippers, if you notice, on either side that open. You can fit paperwork in there. You can fit a tablet in there. Not quite a laptop unless you just kind of have a really little, you know, MacBook Air or something like that. You might be able to fit it in here, but inside, you know, you can fit quite a bit. You can fit a water bottle, you know, all of your daily essentials. I think I even have a few what's in my bag reviews with this bag, so I'll link those down below for you if you want to see, you know, kind of how much stuff you can fit in here. So on this one side, it's black in here, so it's kind of hard for you guys to see, but it has 2 little pouches. I normally keep my car key in one, or some lip glosses or whatever, and then my phone in the other, so it's just easy access. Then on the other side you have one little pouch here and then also a larger zipper pouch. Now, believe it or not, this bag is also a crossbody bag. In here, I just keep it attached just because you never know when you just quickly want to convert it into crossbody, whether you're holding a ton of stuff and you just need to quickly pull this over your shoulder instead of holding it in your hand. This comes with a little black crossbody strap, so you can just wear it like this. I also sometimes like to just leave the strap out. You might want to, make it a bit smaller or whatever, but leaving it out also I think looks super cute and makes it also super easy to kind of just quickly throw it over your shoulder if you want to. So if you're looking for a black bag or a black tote, I would highly recommend this one. You can fit a ton. Be great for traveling or going to the office or just day to day. You could also dress it up and wear it in the evening since it is such a beautiful black classic bag. So this is definitely number 2 for most worn. Okay, so moving on to number 3, this is actually my most recent bag, but considering how recently I got it, I have worn it a ton. So that is my Louis Vuitton Speedy 30, and it is in the damier ebene print. If you can see, I have this little gold charm on it, and I also have this black bauble. I love putting this on my brown Louis Vuitton bags because I tend to wear a black coat in the winter or black booties or whatever. I tend to be wearing more darker colors. So this kind of just brings the whole look kind of together. It incorporates a bit more of the bag into my outfit. So I really like adding this. I even add it to my Eva clutch if I'm wearing that, but I just love this. It's super cute. This bag also has the crossbody strap because mine is the bandouliere one. They also come without the strap if you'd prefer that. I also have this bag in the Speedy 25. If you want to see a comparison between the two, I'll leave that video down below and up in the cards. You guys can totally check it out if you're kind of on the fence between the two sizes. That one is also in the damier azur print, so if you'd like to see the bag in white, you can also check that out. But I find this bag just gets the most use because it is just a perfect size. Now it can get heavy very quickly. I'm not going to go too in depth to this because next week's video, make sure you're subscribed down below so you don't miss next week's video. But I have a very excited video planned for this bag, and there might even be a little giveaway. Shh. So make sure you're subscribed down below so you don't miss that video. Now, one little tip I have for you if you have this bag or if you're thinking about having this bag is to keep its shape, because if you don't have it full, it kind of can get a little slouchy, is to get a bag organizer, and I'll again talk more about that in my next video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But this one, I've been using it in the last couple days, so it is full right now, so you can't really see the inside, but that's okay because you'll see it in the video. But it is all red inside. It has a little D-ring, so I have my wallet hooked in there, and it has a zipper pocket on the other side. But I just find I get so much use out of this bag. It is a perfect size. You could fit a tablet in it, not quite a laptop. It's not quite as big as my Prada Tote, but it does get a ton of use. It is so durable, and I just find it looks so chic with every outfit. The next one is my Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the MM size. It's gonna take up the whole camera to show you guys. But I also have a what's in my bag and bag review on this bag, so that'll be up in the cards and down below if you want to see that. There is where I show you how much stuff you can fit in it and a million different reasons why you need this bag. This was my first Louis Vuitton bag, as you guys may know, and I got it quite a few years ago and it looks brand new. The reason I use this bag so much is the time when I use this bag a lot is when I travel. It is amazing for traveling. It is a perfect size for your carry-on. I tend to bring this bag and my Eva clutch because my Eva clutch attaches inside. So that is great to keep all your valuables in your Eva clutch, and then, because this is quite open, but this one can fit your laptop, your tablet, your headphones, if you have the big over-the-ear ones. It can fit all of your stuff that you may need for traveling. And then if you need a big tote bag, to go to the beach or whatever, then you have that and it's perfect. This bag is also great if you're going to school or the office because you can fit all of your stuff in it. You can fit your lunch in it, your laptop. Just like I said with traveling, same idea. You can fit so much stuff in it and it is so durable. This is the bag I tend to take when I go into the office with Carlo, but to be honest, I jam pack it so much that Carlo has to end up holding it because it is just way too heavy for me, but it is so sturdy and durable that you can fill this thing up with so much heavy stuff and it is totally fine. If you're a mom, you could also use this as a diaper bag. It would fill you would be able to fit so much stuff in it. The only thing with that is it doesn't have much organizing inside, so you'd probably want to get an organizer. But speaking of inside, it has a little zipper pocket here, and it also has a little D-ring right there, which is where I hook on my Eva clutch. You could also hook your keys there so you don't lose them in here, or your little wallet, whatever you need to, you can hook in there, and I love bags that have that. I find it so convenient. Now, if this is a little too big for you, what you can do is on the side here, you can take these straps and kind of fold it in. Then once you fold it in, it looks like this, and it is a lot smaller. It's more closer to the size of the Prada Tote. It just has a longer strap, so you could put it over your shoulder. But I love wearing it like this as well. I think it is so cute, and I don't know, this bag is like great bang for your buck. If you're new to Louis Vuitton, you will get so much wear out of this. And if you're not crazy about this pattern or color, they do have it in the Damier Azur or in the monogram, and every season they always come out with crazy ones for this bag because it is so popular. Also, fun fact about this bag, not sure if you know, but all of Louis Vuitton's, or I should say 99% of Louis Vuitton is made in Italy, but this one, since it was so high demand, they actually started making it in the US. So that is why it is a lot cheaper and it is a lot easier to get because it is so popular. Now, lastly, like I said, I wouldn't quite say this is my least favorite out of these 5 because I love all of these bags and I love all my bags in general. They're like my children, like I can't pick a favorite. But this would have to be my Chloe Drew bag. Now, this bag is just so adorable. I love how neutral it is. Again, if you don't want a neutral, of course, they come in a million different colors. I'll leave links to them down below. But I love the gold, and I love the gold chain. I have a review on this bag, or rather a comparison video on this bag, if you want to see that, up in the cards and down below. But I compared it to a few other bags very close in size. So if you want to see, you know, those compared, I'll let you guys can go check those out. But this bag is just so cute. It can be so classy and dressed up because of the gold. You know, you can wear it over your shoulder or even just hold it and let the chain hang. I think it's so pretty as well. If you see, you've probably seen there's a ton of bloggers and Instagrammers with this bag, but that's the only place I really see it. I never see it in person, and when people see my bag in person, everyone comments on it. You know, people just in the mall, friends have been like, oh my god, I love that bag. I've had waitresses at restaurants before being like, oh my god, I love that bag. So it's very popular, but then not at the same time. So if you're really interested in something that's, you know, not crazy loud, like a Louis Vuitton bag or something like that, then this is definitely a perfect bag for you. People also call it the little piggy bag because of these little hooks, and then this, it kind of looks like a little piggy from Angry Birds or a little cartoon piggy, so I think that is super cute. So if you open it, it just has this little clasp. If you want, you don't have to put this little key in it. I guess you can just kind of turn it and it stays closed. It's a little bit easier. Then you just open the flap, and inside you can actually fit so much stuff in this bag, more than you even think. It doesn't have much for compartments. It just has this one little pouch right here, but you can actually fit so much. You can even fit, if you want, a normal envelope wallet with fit in it. Because of the soft fabric, you can kind of stretch it out a little bit. Not crazy, but you can. So it definitely can fit more than you even think. So definitely go check this one out. I got this one from Nordstrom. I know you can get it at a few other stores as well. But it is just so cute, a perfect size. You can totally dress it down or up, like I said before. And I just think it is so cute. Like, just whenever you want that, just like, you need that special, simple bag, this is the one I tend to grab for. And I also wear it a lot more in the spring and summer just because it is so pretty and feminine. I think it really adds to so many spring and summer outfits, so I just love this. Okay guys, so that is my top 5 bags today. Yeah, leave a comment down below if you want me to do any other bag reviews. I don't know what you guys want to see, so you have to tell me down below. And yeah, if you have any other video requests, I would love to hear them. I love hearing what you guys like and don't like. It really helps my channel, and helps me create content that you guys want to see. So make sure to leave me a comment down below. I love chatting with you guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe because you guys will not want to miss next week's review video. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!